Welcome back to another episode of Empty Nest Adventures TV. We were still kind of hanging out at Harrow's, waiting for the motorcycle rack to be built and then attached to the back of the camper.
Right.
If you watched the previous video, you know I already secured a motorcycle. We went motorcycle shopping, but we were getting a little stir crazy sitting here.
Yeah.
And we thought maybe we were getting on Tymek, Harrow's employee here, probably getting on his nerves a little bit. So we decided, because we knew the rack wasn't going to be fitted for like another week.
Yeah.
So we would have to take the camper to them to fit it. And we get the use of Harrow's parents' car that we're going to go to a hotel. We'll do a video on that next.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we had a few days that we were just sitting here. We thought, why are we sitting here? Let's go somewhere.
Let's
and
go
there
do
is
something.
A national park about 45 minutes north of here.
Right.
I'm not going to try to pronounce the name because it's like 300 letters.
A lot of
but there
consonants.
is I guess it's kind of a chain of campgrounds called RCN. That they have a campground there, so we decided to go there.
They have a lot of them in the Netherlands, a lot in France. And they've just opened the first one in Germany.
Yep.
So there's only one in Germany.
So the best way is to describe it's very much like an RV resort park.
Oh yeah. It was very, very impressive.
Yeah, and it's very family friendly, and it was huge. The only part we saw was the camping part, but there's another part that has cabins that's as large, if not bigger, than the other area. The
people from the Netherlands, you'll see it everywhere. They're very children oriented. There is playgrounds and all kinds of things for kids everywhere. And
indoor and outdoor.
Indoor and outdoor.
Yeah.
And that was at RCN. The splash pool was like 3 pool lengths. And it had all these characters and fountains and of course it's off season, so we weren't there when it was
they had
on,
their own characters.
But, yeah.
Alex and Emily and Max or Sam or something like that. The little
it was
girl,
neat,
boy, and a dog. Yeah.
Because they have little scavenger hunts for your kids to do, and they had an indoor playground. And when we went, one of the days was kind of rainy, kind of gloomy, and we went and did laundry. Well, next to the laundromat is this indoor playground, and the treasure box.
Remember that? They had this little box they called a treasure box.
Yeah.
And I guess it's for things that if you use in camping that you're not going to use anymore, you put in the box, and if there's something in there that you want, you can take it out of the box. So it's kind of like a take a penny, leave a penny kind of a thing. But
books
with books
and games.
There were
and
shoes,
there
kids'
were
shoes
little
in
kids'
there.
shoes.
Yeah, all
Some
kinds
little
of stuff.
kid out wore their shoes, and they just put them in there.
Yeah, and
there was fans and heaters. And
you talked about the weather, because they had this beautiful outdoor dining area outside the restaurant that you couldn't use because it was too wet and too rainy.
It was a little cold and rainy.
And we had dinner at the restaurant. That was very good.
Oh, it was very good.
Yep. So we did that. We stayed in a little area that's actually made for campers like ours. Wasn't far from the reception area, so that was kind of nice. We hiked around the camping area.
Yeah.
And so then the next day we came back and we needed some groceries and stuff, so we stopped off at Jumbo grocery store. Now, the funny thing that happened there is that before we left to go camping, a couple named Riley and Gio came back in their camper. They'd been doing what we're doing for 5 months.
5 months.
We're doing it for 18 months.
They were a little younger than us.
Yeah, they were younger. Yeah. And she was from Wisconsin and he was from Hawaii, I think.
Yes.
So we talked to them a little bit while they were cleaning up their camper and getting ready to sell it back.
Yeah. They're headed back to the States.
And then when we go to Jumbo has 4 parking spaces out front where you can park your camper and actually purchase electricity and hook up to electricity while you're sitting there.
Yeah.
And as we pulled in the parking lot, I'm like, that camper looks familiar. Sure enough, it was Riley and Gio again. So we got to bump into them again, and we really hoped that we were going to see them again, but that didn't happen. That was a few days later. They had just left for the train station when we came back.
Yeah.
So we just missed each other. But if they're following us and watching us, hi Riley and Gio.
Hi.
It was very nice meeting you. So we got our food.
So we
and then
stayed at the campsite. What else?
But then we came back here because the place that's making the motorcycle rack is only 6 or 7 kilometers away.
Yeah.
Probably what?
We're learning the metric system.
3 or 4 miles. So we had to come back here overnight so we could get the camper to them early Saturday morning because they're working on a Saturday for us to get this done. And then we were going to take Haro's parents' car.
Yes.
And we're going to Emmen to a hotel there, and that's going to be our next empty nest adventure. And if you want to see it, you got to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down there. Hit the thumbs up button if you like this video. We enjoyed
the
content of camping, and talking about it. You can also hit the little alarm that will give you a warning when we have a new video. Bookmark our website, emptynestadventures.tv. And you'll want to use that same thing to follow us on Facebook. Make sure it's Empty Nest Adventures TV that you're looking for on there. You'll see our logo that we've got that's on our website and on our YouTube site and other stuff. So you'll know you're in the right place.
Yeah.
So
join us.
Yep. We'll see you on our next
Bye.
Empty Nest Adventure.